Mexican government set to open 25 shelters for deported migrants. New report. Um, they are all bowing the knee to Trump now. They know he's serious. You got Canada's Trudeau um, saying wonderful things. You got the Mexican government coming out and saying, "Yeah, we're going to open these shelters." And they also said they're going to do something about these cartels. They're going to be putting together some elite force with the help of the United States as well to fight the cartels down there. So um, 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 Trump is not only going to make America great again, he's going to make the Americas great again, North and South. So we're going to talk a little bit about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I'll talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from John Daugherty from the Conservative Brief. He reports that Baja California Governor Marina del Pilar Avila Almeida, wow, these Latin Americans have some long names, announced plans by the Mexican government to open 25 new shelters to accommodate deported migrants, according to a report this week. Speaking to reporters on Monday in Tijuana, Avila Almeida emphasized the government's commitment to addressing potential mass deportations, referencing threats from President-elect Donald Trump, Border Report said. She noted that 6 of the shelters will be established in Tijuana, and with an additional 2 planned for Mexicali, the capital of Baja California, the report added. Quote, "This is a strategic plan to accommodate exclusively people who get deported after January 20th, she said. So this is exclusively for when Trump get in office. Now, where was all of this under Biden? You know, Biden's claim he tried to fix the border, where was all of this under him? It never happened because we know that Biden and the Democrats had open border policies. From day one, Biden went in and rolled back all of Trump's border policies because this is what they wanted. And now we have to deal with the consequences of that. And Trump is coming in and trying to clean things up. And you got people like the Mexican government going in and saying, okay, yeah, we'll actually start doing our part now. Alvila Almeida said she believes that Trump will in fact follow through and deport thousands of migrants who are in the U.S. illegally. Quote, "What we do know throughout his campaign, he threatened to do this, and since he was already president of the United States, we believe this time he will be stricter and tougher when it comes to deportation," she said. "We are working to get ready and receive our migrants." Alvila Almeida explained that the shelters will temporarily house Mexican migrants for a few days before facilitating their return to their hometowns in Mexico's interior. Quote, "These shelters that are being planned are for those being repatriated who are coming from north to south, but no foreigners, only Mexicans. This must be made clear. Mexicans will be welcomed back to their country and their human rights will be respected." The governor added that the shelters will be able to hold 500 migrants at a time. Quote, "Some will board single men, while others will house only women, unoccupied minors, and entire family units," Border Report added. Last month, Trump announced that he would sign an executive order upon assuming office to impose a 25% tariff on all goods imported from Mexico and Canada. See, this is why they're filing suit. They don't want them tariffs. They know these tariffs would devastate their countries. They actually benefit from the lopsided trade agreements that we have that's in favor of Mexico and Canada. So they know putting the 25% tariff would harm their economy. So of course they will follow suit and start taking back their migrants. But he also pledged to implement further tariff increases on China, citing concerns over the influx of illegal immigrants and the trafficking of illicit drugs. In a Truth Social post, Trump, who takes office on January 20th, 2025, and I can't wait, noted that thousands of people were pouring through Mexico and Canada at levels never seen before. Quote, right now, a caravan coming from Mexico composed of thousands of people seemed to be unstoppable in its quest to come through our currently open border, he wrote. On January 20th, as one of my many first executive orders, I will sign all necessary documents to charge Mexico and Canada a 25% tariff on all products coming into the United States and its ridiculous open borders. Goes on to say this tariff will remain in effect until such time as drugs, in particular fentanyl, and all illegal aliens stop this invasion of our country, he added. Both Mexico and Canada have the absolute right and power to easily solve this long simmering problem. And until such a time that they do, it is time for them to pay a very big price, he added. Now, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum responded by saying she was confident a trade war would be avoided after she spoke on the phone to the president-elect following his post. I mean, President Trump is doing more for our country, and he's not even in office yet, than what Biden did his entire tenure. This is crazy. But he goes on to say, quote, she goes on to say, quote, there will be no potential tariff war. Sheinbaum said flatly when asked about the issue at her daily morning news briefing. Canadian officials have also since responded, including Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's visit to see the president-elect at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. In a joint statement, Canada Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeland and Public Safety Minister Dominic LeBlanc said America's northern neighbor and the U.S. have, quote, one of the strongest and closest relationships, particularly when it comes to trade and border security. Canada places the highest priority on border security and the integrity of our shared border. Our relationship today is balanced and mutual beneficial, particularly for American workers, they said. Today, Canada buys more from the United States than China, Japan, France, and the UK combined. Wow, that's huge. That's news to me. I didn't know that. Wow. Canada is essential to U.S. domestic energy supply, and last year, 60% of the U.S. crude oil imports originated in Canada. So yeah, they definitely need us. So the tariff idea was a great idea. We see it's already working. They're backtracking. You know, the Mexican president was talking tough at first, and now she changed her tune. We see the Mexican government changing their tune. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.